We are now live to stream.
Underscore
Haven said, hey.
Oh, hey, Lake. Good to see you. I don't know why my chat overlay's fucked. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Whoops.
What's your overlay?
The chat's just straight up not working.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I vanished because my dinner's here.
Are you kidding? It's okay. We'll do stuff without you. It's all good.
I'm sorry, it's words don't function. Okay, I'm good.
Just
That was a false alarm. Don't worry.
false alarm. Okay.
I'm sorry, my dinner's not here yet.
Yeah, just let us know when you are.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I'll figure out what to do from then.
Cat took off with my D4.
Of course.
Oh, well,
Just use a D8 divide by 2.
yeah. Do math. Do math,
The
Michael.
cat obviously wants to be a dice goblin.
Exactly. Let the cat be a dice goblin.
All right. So, what do you guys remember from last session?
We helped people get out.
We went to war.
That was going to happen next. Yes.
Yeah. So
Murdered, then wife. Not murder wife, but then
Murdered then wife.
murder and then got wife. Well, found wife. Well, saw wife. Wife.
Right, we went to an estate at the end.
Yes. For reference, guys, Michael barely remembers what happened last session.
Michael was being silly.
I barely remember what happened last session.
It's okay. I also barely remembered what happened last session until I watched last week's VOD. So
Look,
I
the
just
fact that I
remember
remember
murder.
remember so much of it is actually impressive.
it is. You were
I was faded.
definitely faded. I was gonna say
Yeah.
you were zooted.
I'm
He had
surprised I
immunity.
actually kept it all together pretty well.
You did, surprisingly. Yeah, so what happened last week? You guys were in that underground kind of camp, found stuff out, and then headed topside to go distract the army presence so that way people would be able to get out. You guys managed to get everyone out. Sorry, I had to burp.
Jeez.
And then Cornelius's son led all of you with the group of vampires to his mom's estate and Cornelius's wife's estate. Upon getting in there, you guys realized, wow, there is a lot of vampires in here on the working staff. Cornelius's wife, Sylvana, came and talked to you all. And was like, yeah, I hope Cornelius has been treating you well. It's glad to see that he made it out of the bunker and everything. And then Cornelius, upon locking eyes with his wife in a very close... Eli, you are echoing again.
God damn it! I'm gonna mute.
And then Cornelius, upon locking eyes with his wife, became very afraid. It was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here anymore. I'm not mentally prepared for this. And then after Sylvana just like dipped out, Dre came and talked with you guys and was like, yeah, originally I was here to get news from my spy network, and then I got trapped because I'm a well-known vampire.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. And then he asked you guys if you would be willing to join in on the fight to essentially get rid of the Scarlets for good. And then the first start of that plan was to drive the Scarlet Empire out of the town Shadowwood. Which Kalen came up with an idea of putting their helmets on spikes and then object magicked the helmets into existence. But Dre kind of, at the end of the session, Dre left being like, if we come up with any better ideas, we'll definitely try them. Because the town is more or less taken over. So we are going to start the session with you guys in the main hall area for the manor. And sorry. You guys are in the main hall area for the manor. Various people are getting treated around you. You guys are free to explore the manor, do anything that you want. Dre will come and find you guys once everything is ready.
Alrighty.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna go try to find some place so I can do a bit of training for my speed. You know what? No, I'm gonna do some more magic.
Okay. Ed, what is Plant going to be doing?
Let me look at my character sheet real quick, and get an idea what we want.
You can explore, you can train some.
Yeah, looking. I should probably work on something. What that is, I do not know yet.
It's one of those things.
It'll be something. Don't worry. Maybe give me a minute to figure it out.
Yeah, you're good. Eli, what is Cornelius doing?
Oh fuck you! Let's actually.
I want to explore.
Okay. We'll start with Kalen.
Uh-huh.
Michael, you said you were going to train your magic some more?
Yeah.
Alrighty. If you can,
Hmm.
roll me a D100 real quick.
Oh boy. That is a 63.
Okay. So what exactly is Kalen doing?
Trying to get up to tier 3.
Okay. As she is getting closer to her way of getting to tier 3, your mana pool now increases to 20.
Nice.
All right. And while Kalen is doing that, we'll go to Cornelius, who is exploring the house. So, how is Cornelius exploring, Eli?
Just random spots, avoiding people.
Okay. As Cornelius is going around the manor, just looking at things and noticing other things, he gets passed by multiple people in maid and servant outfits. As each time that they pass him, they do a quick little bow and then they run off. In some of the kind of corridors of the building, there are pictures and portraits of him and his wife, all in kind of various states of disrepair. Like, obviously they're maintained, but they're old.
Wee.
Wee. And as he's going through the halls, he does see his son again.
Ah.
Ah.
I just gonna like awkwardness walk past and make sure I'm not in his way. It's like okay.
Your son, as you walk past, doesn't really notice you. It seems that he's more focused on the kind of small book in his hands. And the two of you pass right by. As you continue exploring, you notice that the space around you is like as you're exploring deeper into the manor, you notice that the area is rather empty. Like as you
How
get deeper
empty.
into the manor, there's less people in this area of the manor, and before long you're like, it's been a while since I've seen somebody walk by me.
What else is in this part of the manor besides me?
As you walk your way through the manor, you notice that you have kind of what feels like an itch on the back of your neck. And as you kind of get closer to this portion of the manor, the areas around it start getting like more expensive in taste and all that.
I'm in the expensive part. Yeah.
And as you round the last hall, you see that there is a very large kind of double door that is kind of like the finest door in this area.
I'm gonna make sure there's no one around me, and I'm just gonna open the door and go in.
Okay. As you go to try to open the door, it doesn't open up exactly. You feel the door give a little bit, but it does not open. On where usually there is either the handles or a kind of a push spot to open, there is what looks like a handprint.
Oh, I'm stepping my hand on the handprint.
You push your hand onto the handprint and it doesn't do anything. The handprint itself looks faded.
I'm gonna try again, but I'm gonna press it harder.
Okay. You press again and it again gives a little but doesn't open.
Oh well, I'm gonna turn back around and go back the other way. I'll come back to that later.
You turn around and you see that your wife is standing behind you.
Oh, you asshole.
Woman jump scare.
Woman. Woman.
Eli, roll me a die, please.
I would say that, but yeah, we're on stream. I can't say that. That is not stream appropriate. Anyways, get a 15.
Okay. This time you are able to lock eyes with your wife. Still a little afraid, but at least able to lock eyes with her.
Hi.
Hello, Cornelius.
Hello.
I see you were trying to get into our room.
I was just walking around, and I didn't mean to.
Did you forget how to get in?
Yes.
She gives a short little laugh. And she says, here, I'll show you. As she walks you to the door, and she says, you know, it's been a long time since I think either of us have been in here. As she produces from the folds of her dress. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word and it was not coming to me. As she produces from the folds of her dress a very thin silver dagger. A very small, thin silver dagger. in which she proceeds to take the tip of the dagger and poke each one of her fingertips, and then hands you the dagger as well.
I do the same.
And as you do the same, you watch as she puts her hand on one side of the door, as she motions to you to put your hand on the other.
I do that.
As you do, the doors to this room open up.
Oh.
She says, well, you see now, that wasn't too hard. Then again, you did have a way for trying to make the lock as secure as possible.
Good to know.
Is Plant inside? I have to know.
You're funny, Plant just standing like, hi guys.
And as the
Hello.
door opens up, we're gonna cut back over to Plant.
Okay, good. My dinner is actually here now. Okay, I leave.
Yeah, you can
Alright,
leave for a
so
bit.
Ed-
You'll come back.
So I had a little time to think about everything I want, and I realized there are a lot of things I want, but I probably can't get them all, so I should probably start somewhere simple.
Okay.
I want to work for the arcades or Arcana skill check.
As you're doing that, you do get it.
Yeah!
Plant is now able to notice magic.
Alright, I'm gonna have to definitely increase my wisdom at some point then, because that's what I have to base it off of. But yeah, if that is all I can do, then that is all I can do.
I will say you can't exactly train for more stuff.
Yeah, I'd say like half the stuff I want to get anyways, I don't think I could get very easily, so I
Yeah.
decided to go for something I probably could.
So instead of doing any more training, you can explore as well if you want to.
Can I start on something instead?
Yes.
Okie dokie. I have many options to weigh, but which one do I take?
Because Plant has very limited options at the moment.
I don't even have a bonus action ability.
Fun fact, there's an ability for that.
Yes, there is. However, I do not know if I want that right now. Mostly because, like, the easy solution to that is just, like, working towards, like, bonus action for firearms at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
'cause
higher tier magic.
Yeah, I know, but, like, for elemental, I need to get all the way to tier 4.
Is it really tier 4 all the way for elemental?
Yeah, but I can do reactions at 3.
Okay. So that's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's not bonus action, but, like, it's home.
Yeah.
So I had the choice between my choices. The things that I'm torn between are quick cast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on.
Quick cast gives you
quick
bonus
cast,
action if you spend extra mana.
Yeah. Nut house rounds. Which, again, I'm not trying to get, just trying to work for. Or beastly spirit. That one probably had the hardest sell of all three of them.
Nut house is bonus action for your firearms.
Yeah. A beastly spirit is an ability for elemental.
Okay, thank you for telling me that, because I would not have known where it was. Okay. Which one do you want to try and work towards?
That is the thing. I don't know which one.
I would say all of them have about an equal chance.
Yeah. Do I go for viability or do I go for cool?
I mean, to be fair, all Plant has been so far is just the rule of cool. So.
All right. If we're going for cool, then I am aiming for beastly spirit.
Alrighty. Yeah, you try and if you will roll me a die real quick.
What dice?
Just a flat d20.
Alrighty. Which one is this? Is the D20? Okay. I got a 14.
Okay. How do you think Plant would be trying to get this?
Here's the reason why I want to get this. This will be like why I think it'll work out. Is I know it says based off of you get buff based off the aspect of an animal or beast. Technically speaking, my sword was a dragon.
Ah.
That is why I want this ability. Partial shape would probably be a little less powerful, or like less stuff to do with the dragon. The wild shape, I don't expect you to let me to turn into a dragon. So
yeah, that would be a bit much.
yeah.
Also,
But
that requires you to have partial shape and tier 3.
Yeah, but it's a natural process. Kind of have to go down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't need partial shape. I don't need beast of spirit to get partial shape, but I feel like it's just kind of a natural process.
Yeah.
But yes, I will try to connect more with my sword. That's how I would try to get beast of spirit.
Okay. As you're trying to connect with your sword, for me, I'm imagining Plant is just like, okay, let's try and make him Plant.
Hello.
Hello. As he is kind of just trying to commune with the plant or with the sword,
Yeah.
just kind of in the back of his head, he sees like the head and like a bit of the portion of a neck of the dragon, of a dragon.
Ooh. Interesting.
He can't hear anything speaking from it, as the sword has entered a dormancy period. But he is looking at it
I'm trying.
in his head. It's like,
Yep.
The entire time while he is trying to, do stuff with the sword, the shape of the dragon becomes a little more clearer, but the whole thing is very hazy.
Understandable.
So he does not have beastly spirit yet, but he is
Yeah,
working towards it.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm working towards it. Ain't got it yet.
All right. And as the two of you are done doing that, Michael. Mikael.
Sorry, I was struggling with the unmute button. What's up?
No, you're okay. As Kaylin finishes up her training, she notices that Plant is currently looking half infused with his sword. With your dad's sword.
That seemed right. I'm gonna walk over to him and, hey buddies, what are you up to?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm trying to talk to the sword.
Oh, okay.
Michael.
Seething?
Nothing happening right now. He's very quiet.
Okay.
Michael, the past times that Plant has tried to commune with the sword have not looked like this at all.
I figured as much. Alright, well, I am going to cast, or I'm going to use Arcana to figure out what the hell I'm looking at. That is a 18.
Okay. Ed, can you make me a roll as well?
What's in my room?
Do Arcana.
I just got. Ooh, I got a 22.
Okay. Yeah, Ed, Plant is still seeing like the half spirit. Even now that it's not, um, even now that he's not like actively trying to connect with the sword. Michael, Kalen can vaguely see the outline.
Uh-huh. Outline of what?
Of what looks like the head and neck of a dragon.
Oh. That is wrong. What the hell are you doing?
Hold on, my head's just fucking broke again. God damn it! My headset is being weird. More frequently than usual.
He's
Alright.
doing magic.
I,
He's back to the feast.
I don't know. I'm doing magic stuff, I think.
Magic.
I would be careful with that.
I'd be fine.
Yes, fine, of course. Until you end up turning into a dragon, we'll have to put you down. I'd rather not have
Wait,
you.
I can do that?
I don't know, probably.
Cool.
Kalen has just given him a new idea.
I mean, was you an elemental caster?
Plant.
I can talk to plants and make them do things, yes.
If I remember right, people with that type of magic can turn into things.
Oh.
Oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, why have you told him this?
Why have you
Yeah.
told him this?
I'll just blame it on Cornelius.
This is you literally cannot, for you are the one who has told me.
Oh, I could absolutely still blame Cornelius.
You can do it. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? No, stop.
It'll probably be fine, right? Right?
You're talking to Cornelius.
I don't think it'll be good. All right. Well, you do whatever that. Don't turn into a dragon, please.
Ed, as Plant realizes that he has broken concentration, he sees and feels his body kind of just retreat from the sword.
Well, I was doing something cool too.
And as his body kind of just retreats from the sword, the shape of the dragon's head kind of goes from being like a very clear thing that he can see to just an outline.
Well, problems for later. Not my problems, by the way.
By the way, have you seen Cornelius anywhere?
No, I've been looking at the sword.
I've been looking at my magic.
As
Well,
you
we've been
guys
doing
look
the
at
same thing.
as you guys look at the time, you realize it has been a few hours,
Huh.
and
You know-
Cornelius is nowhere in sight.
We should probably investigate where he went.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna approach the closest, like, maid or something.
Okay. You come upon one of the butlers.
Excuse me, I am looking for our. Wouldn't say friend. We're looking for Cornelius.
Ah, you're looking for the master.
Sure.
Ooh, he's moving up.
I believe he was with the mistress on the way to their room. Last I saw them.
Oh, so he's getting lucky. Got it.
Is he gambling?
Probably.
If you wish to see them, head down there. The further in you go, you'll see less and less people. And after that, just follow the fineries.
That's ominous, but all right.
It's not a very highly used section of the manor anymore. It has been at least 100 years since Master Cornelius has left.
So I have heard. All right, well.
I hope you find him. And as the two of you start, I'm guessing the two of you are just going to go start heading their way.
I have a bad feeling about this plant.
I don't. What's happening?
Yeah,
Where's the feeling coming from?
let's just go and investigate where he went.
As the two of you go and start trying to find him, Eli, are you back?
No.
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 Aw.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, we can kill them.
Quick, kill him! Oh wait, it's me! Ah!
I'll kill your wife.
We'll kill your wife, Tails.
Out of my way!
Yeah, as you guys are kind of going to search for Cornelius, you get stopped by Dre. Ah, Kalen, Lance, good to see the two of you again.
Hello.
It's only been a few hours.
It has been. Some of the people from my group came up with another idea.
What is the idea?
While we vampires may not be technically immortal, we are very damn close to it. Hence why the Scarlets have been trying to recruit us.
Okay.
So what if we were to use that against them? What if we got as many vampires as we could, and then chased them out of town?
So then they send a bigger group after you.
If they don't get away.
That's what I was going to say. If we chase them out and then we ourselves leave and scatter.
That is not what Plant was referring to.
That is not what I said.
It's not?
I said if they don't get away, then we'll be fine.
Oh. There's that option too.
Good. No, we're referring to removing them as a force.
I meant what I said.
What did you mean?
Kill them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I don't know what that means.
Kalen, that's what he managed to get across to me.
Yeah, whatever.
But
I don't know what your silly words mean.
I understand.
Look, these aren't... The Scarlet Empire isn't like elves or vampires. They are short-sighted. They're human.
Yes. And yet, I know the man who is currently running it. And I wish I did not.
You could have led with that. That's kind of really important that you left it out.
It's not exactly like he's keeping it a secret.
This is the first time I've heard of it.
I used to be part of an adventuring party with him.
Huh.
What?
Yes.
That very important info you could have brought up earlier, because be honest, if you knew what he could do, that would really help.
It's been a long while since I last saw him.
I may have thought so.
And last I saw him, he wasn't exactly this way. You know, the we're gonna take over the world kind of way.
What was his ability?
He was a very good fighter. And when I say
Magically or physically?
yes,
Okay. So what's his main magic?
I don't remember.
Tell
He-
me when you do, because it would make a big difference.
Of course, yes. He was always secretive about it. He never directly cast it. At least,
Mm.
not outwardly.
Interesting. Well, anyway, we're trying to find Cornelius.
Ah. Yes. They should be a little further down that hall.
Thank you.
Of course. And, Kalen.
Hmm?
I just wanted to let you know, Keel is a awful human being. At least now. He didn't always used to be.
Well, but that's what happens when humans get power.
I don't think it was power that corrupted him. But
You might sound mean.
I don't know.
Well, to be fair, every instance of humans work, I haven't had many humans work in my favor.
Your father had one.
My father was a different. He was a product of a different time.
Yes.
My father wasn't
He
racist.
My father wasn't racist.
No, it was your mother who was.
Yeah. Who do you think taught me?
Who do you think taught me the ways of the racism? Yeah, as you guys kind of search around a little bit more, you come upon the door that Cornelius and his wife had gone through a while ago.
Ooh.
The two of you see what looks like fresh blood fingerprints in the shape of hands on both sides of the door.
Oh.
That is kind of scary.
Both the hands are different sizes.
Don't we die here?
Does the door have a doorknob?
It does not. It just has the push plates on it with one smaller set of fingerprints on one door and one set of larger fingerprints on the other. And you can see that on the door itself, there are multiple sets of essentially the exact same fingerprints in various states of just old, dried out blood.
Hey, plant.
Yeah?
You know how I was telling you about that ability to change into different things?
Yeah? Yeah?
Think you can start experimenting with it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Am I? Or,
Uh, does he want to try?
I guess. Yeah, I'll try. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just like,
So
what do I do?
well, all right. So my idea is, if you're able to do that, you can change your hand shape into the sizes and shapes of those hand.
I-
Since that's probably the key, and I am sensing magic off of it, aren't I?
You're sensing some kind of magic.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try to do that. I'll try to match my hands to the bloody hands.
You watch as Plant tries to change the size of his hand
Mm-hmm.
and tries to match it to the size and shape of the hands that would have made those. But instead, all you're seeing are is one hand get really, really small and the other hand get really, really big.
Am I doing it?
Not sure.
The one hand very quickly becomes the size of like a baseball, while the other becomes the size of his head.
So that one scene from Deadpool with the tiny baby hands.
Pretty much.
Huh. Well, it somewhat worked.
Oh, does it look good?
It's not exactly perfect. You know what? Let me help you a little bit. I'm going to try to assist him in his shaping of his hands.
Okay. Ed, please roll me at disadvantage.
Oh, roll what?
Just roll.
I don't. What do I? If I roll like a D20, we're rolling D10.
D20.
What am I rolling? Okay. I went on for a little bit. I got a 5.
Do you have an inspiration?
You want me to make it an 8?
+5.
I don't know if a 13 will work. It'll be. I mean, I could, but I don't think I want to waste it on something like this.
I don't think you do.
Fair enough.
Michael, roll me a d6, please.
All right.
You helped me. Slightly.
6.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
11 total, I guess.
All right. You managed to get Plant's hands at least somewhat close to a normal size. Before they kind of just spiral back out and then back in. And then they go back to normal size and then they repeat.
Are you okay, Plant?
I don't feel fine.
Okay.
Eli, are you okay to do a little bit now?
I live.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Alright, now describe how they're viciously fucking the wrong face.
All right, Eli.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut back to Cornelius real quick.
Gotcha.
Cornelius has just opened up the room door with his wife. And as you look in, you see that the room looks both in a state of disrepair as well as a state of being like very well kept.
When was the last time you came in the room? Into the room. Came into the room.
I don't think asking your wife when's the last time you came is not.
I was about to say free.
The wording. You fucking.
Oh God!
That's why I changed how I said it.
With that nut.
I'll be here all night.
I'll be here all night. No. Sylvana looks at you, Cornelius, and says, "Well, I couldn't exactly come in here without you."
Good point there. Yeah, good point there. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about that. Yeah.
The last time we were in here was a little over 100 years ago. Right before your symptoms got a lot worse. As the two of you walk in, the door just kind of silently shuts behind you, and you hear both a very physical lock click, as well as the sound of a magic kind of like small little barrier appearing behind the door.
Huh.
Remember how I said you were paranoid?
Damn, was I that paranoid?
You didn't even want
Some
the
things haven't
maids
changed.
coming in on us.
Oh.
Even if accidentally or to wake us up. You got quite bad in those last couple years I last saw you. But it seems you've gotten a lot better now.
Yeah.
I'm quite glad. I have missed you, Cornelius. It's been a while, but with as long as we've been together, what's a few hundred years?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Have you regained some of your memories? How much do you remember?
Here and there, it's just more like random things. Like at one point, I remembered I had a son, and then a wife, which is you. And
Okay, so you found the house in Underheart,
yes, it speaks. It's still not getting used to it.
and then you found Treebeard.
Yes.
Is he still doing all right? I haven't seen him in a while.
He's a tree, so all right, I guess.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sad that you haven't remembered more, but I also know that when it comes to memory issues, some memories may never come back.
Oh.
I'm glad some did, at least.
Me too.
Would you like to sit and talk some?
Sure. Yes. I'd like to do that. Yes.
As you agree to sit and talk with her, the two of you walk over to this kind of fine little table.
Ooh.
And on it is kind of a an old tea set You can see the layer of dust over it. But as you and Sylvana get close, Sylvana waves her hand a little bit as you watch the mana from her wash over the table and the tea set and everything that's on the table, and it all looks brand new, just kind of very pristine.
That's a good spell.
She sits down and starts to brew some of the tea there as she offers you to sit down across from her.
I sit down awkwardly.
As Cornelius sits down onto the chair and accepts a cup of tea, a small flood of memories fill his head as he sees scenes of him and Sylvana in the opposite positions multiple times over, talking, laughing, and spending time with each other in this exact spot.
Like a tear comes out of his eye, just remembering again. I like crying. It's funny.
As that tear falls down Cornelius's face, Sylvana looks at him and smiles gently at him.
I'm a woman now.
It just says, well, I'm glad you remember this at least. Pleasant memories?
Yes.
We always did have fun talks here. And as the time goes by, Eli, can you roll me a memory check at advantage, please?
Okay.
If you can.
Is that on top of their already disadvantage?
No, this is overpowering their disadvantage. It comes to advantage.
Oh.
I got a 17 twice, so 17.
Alrighty. Yeah, Eli, as Cornelius is in this room talking with his wife, reminiscing over the memories that just reappeared in his head, he also begins to almost perfectly explain everything that had been happening since he left the bunker.
Gotcha.
Filling Sylvana in on all the details of the adventure that he's had so far and the people that he's met. And as you guys continue talking, Sylvana just smiles and comments every now and again. And as you near close to telling her about the stuff that had happened not too long ago before you came here to Shadowwood on the trip back and all that, Sylvana gets up and she starts walking back towards the door.
Oh. I get up and I follow her.
You have to
follow
see
my way.
that we have some guests. Would you like to
Okay,
let them in?
No, okay, sure.
All right. Uh, as you and Sylvana do the same thing that you did to enter the room as you did to exit, the door opens and you see in front of you Kaylin trying to hold back Plant's hands from growing any bigger or any smaller.
Oh, Plant, no, dude. Oh, hi.
Hey, what am I doing? Oh, hello.
I want a question, but I'm not going to. I am just gonna keep my comments to myself right now.
Have you two been having fun?
I wouldn't exactly call this. Oh God.
Ed,
I'll
is
be
Plant's
slapped, you.
hands still going crazy?
Yes.
All right.
I hope he accidentally slaps you.
The thumb has went over Caitlin's nose.
Eli, as you're watching this happen, you see Plant's hands kind of just go back and forth, and like the different parts of his hands going from being really big to really small.
What? I leave for a few hours, and this is what happens.
Yes.
You are
I thought you were the sensible one here.
sensible. I was just trying to open up the door. I don't know what you're talking.
Why were you trying to open the door?
Because it's a door and it has a lock. That's interesting.
Apparently, I did it. I guess I don't know. I did it. I guess.
As you guys are kind of just talking amongst each other, Sylvana walks over to Plant and just watches as his hands go kind of crazy. And she says to him, "Are you having fun, or can you not control this?"
I kind of both.
He's having fun while he can't control it.
He's doing a 2-in-1 deal.
Understood. Plant, if you would allow me.
Yeah.
Would you allow me to use my magic on you?
Why?
I can help you fix this.
What's
As she
wrong with that?
Gestures to his hands.
What's wrong with that?
Everything, Plant. Your hand is currently up Killen's nose.
You guys look over and Plant's, like, 2 of his fingers are small and intertwined with each other and going into one of Caelin's
Stop.
nostrils.
I'm like
It's kind of disturbing.
keeping it from going any deeper. Oh, no.
It's just like-
I got an idea of how to fix this.
You
I want
do.
to do create plant life so my fingers fall.
Okay. Cast it at level 2, I'm guessing? Because it's 2 fingers intertwined.
All of my fingers are fixed.
Okay, all your fingers, as you cast it, you guys watch as all 5 of Plant's fingers fall down to the ground and then disappear between the floor tiles.
What the
I think that's
fuck?
going to come back and bite us.
That'll be fine.
It probably will come back and bite us. Knowing us. Oh,
Don't try it. Can't you reproduce by budding? Not important.
I feel like that's disappointing.
You guys then watch as Plant's fingers grow right back into a normal size.
Huh.
Everything fine.
Ed, as Plant says that, he hears in his head 10 different versions of the word of "it'll be fine" in his voice.
Yeah, totally.
Plant, by your face, it's not okay.
That's fine. It's above me.
as soon as he said that the first time, you guys watched is like he had a slight shock.
Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And each consistent word is just like oddly spaced.
I blame you too.
Sylvana just looks at Plant and just goes, "That was a good idea, but I would rather not have you growing inside of my floors."
I
I
didn't
can
be
second
fair.
that. Plan.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna cast an anti-magic burst.
There goes Plant Moon Droopy now.
You cast the anti-magic burst and watch as Plant droops a little bit and then gets right back up.
This-
Did it work?
Ah.
Plant still hears the 10 voices in his head as he says, "Ah."
I don't think so.
So wait, where did the hands go? Are they just on the ground or?
They're in the floors.
I choose not to think about it.
Sylvana just looks at you all and just goes, "This is partially the reason why I wanted to fix this before something like this happened." As she waves her hand kind of over the floor where the fingers fell in,
Uh-huh.
and a kind of like a dark green glow comes from her hand as just beneath the floor tiles kind of just glows with that same green and then goes dark.
Is
Are they
that,
dead?
is that what I think it is?
What do you mean?
The magic.
Hmm?
That magic you used. What was that?
It's magic.
Oh.
Duh.
That was something my parents taught me.
Because it looked like that fabled chronomancer.
It's not exactly chronomancy, but it is related.
Hmm.
Fuck is chronomancy?
Time magic.
Oh. Then why
Just
did you take
casually.
time off?
Because
What?
chronomancy is the... Look, I'm not smart, but when it comes to magic, I know a bit.
Gets casually told wife can do time magic, doesn't seem to care.
That also implies that the time magic didn't work to reverse Cornelius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if she could use chronomancy, why didn't it fix him?
Because you can't use it on people like that.
Mm.
Mm.
Anyways.
Yes.
Anyways.
As she kind of just tidies herself up a little bit, she says, "Well, would you all like to go and help me out with some of the people here?
Okay.
We do have many who have been hurt in escaping from the Scarlets. And we try and provide them first aid here as well as heal them the best we can."
I can't
It's-
really do that, but I have an alternative.
Yes.
I can lift their spirits.
In a place as dark as this, I believe that would be accepted. Will the two of you come? Will all three of you come with me? As she starts walking back down the hall.
I just
Okay.
gotta go. Whee.
As she leads you all back into the main common room, you guys see that there are still quite a few people on stretchers on the floor, pretty much anywhere they can fit them. And people are just kind of talking with each other as the maids and butlers help take care of some of the people and try and heal them. Some of you watch as some of them cast some magic to heal, as some other ones are using their blood through blood magic to help and heal at the cost of their own health.
Ah.
Well, it won't help that much, but I'm going to. How many people do you think I can get in a 60-foot range?
Quite a few people. Trying to think. 60-foot range. Because you can
Is that
go.
most?
That would be a good portion of them.
That's a good start. So I'm going to use Hambo of Healing.
Okay.
Basically, until the end of my turn, I can choose anybody and they'll have over health.
Okay.
Or at the end of my turn, I do that. But here's the thing. If I'm using outside combat, I use as much as I want.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm going to go around singing and dancing, giving everybody some over health,
Okay.
which is 6? No, 10.
It's your spellcasting stat plus any performance bonus that you have.
Oh, so
so your spellcasting modifier is 6, and then you have 8 in performance.
never mind, that's even higher. Okay. So 14 to everyone in the room.
Pretty much, yeah.
It takes a little bit, but yeah.
That includes the other 2 as well. So you guys get that over health as well.
Yeah, how much would you say?
14.
14, go with you.
14 over health until the next long rest.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
So Kaylin's doing that. What are the other 2 doing?
Hold on, I was reading and then I stopped reading and now I forgot what I was gonna say.
If I can work towards it further, then I'm going to work for Beast the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some blood transfers.
Okay.
Fuck, I gotta do it again.
Are you going all the way until you can't use your blood magic anymore, or no?
No. Not today. I'm gonna help as much as I feel like it.
Well, I feel like that's not a lot.
Cause it probably isn't a lot, to be honest. Like,
Eli, you have to give an amount, please.
but
Because it is directly a 1-to-1 conversion of your health to someone else's.
that's so true. I'm gonna help like 10 people.
Okay. So you're gonna give them like 1 hit point each?
Yeah.
Okay. That's better than nothing.
But it is something.
Yeah, 'cause now you're down to 20.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at it this way, anybody who is actually like outright dying of something are now upright.
Yeah, are now like in a stable condition compared to what they were before.
I'm helping.
Which is really funny.
He's just walking around. You get a bit of blood, you get a bit of blood, you get a bit of blood.
No, my image right now is somebody's in the middle of surgery, and all of a sudden, I just come in, la 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 la, and the guy on the gurney gets up. I feel okay.
Hole still open in their side.
Yes.
um,
Hey, it'll make surgery a lot easier.
it will. While Cornelius is going around and giving some people a little bit of his blood to try and help them get into a stable condition, and Kaylin is going around just singing at people, making them healthier. You guys see just kind of somewhere in the crowd, Plant is just slowly fusing with his sword again.
It's like I just imagine, like, you know, the kids like turn a flashlight on, like putting it at their face, like looking at it. It's like
Yeah.
that.
What the fuck?
As it goes on, for some reason, like, his other arm starts to resemble kind of the shape of the sword bits that he's fused with.
Hmm.
Huh.
And Ed, as this is going on, Plant sees a bit more of the dragon. It's now not just the head and neck, but he's also seeing some of the shoulders and some of the front feet.
Oh,
You can see the feetsies.
I can see everything.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
No, it's still raining.
It's still raining. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and as you guys kind of wrap up with doing that, obviously Cornelius finishes a bit first. A bit before Kaylin. And he sees Plant fusing with the sword.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm looking into the sword.
Usually I would condone it, but let's not do it. Don't do it
Just
now.
don't do it
I
in
guess.
public.
Don't do it later. Now.
It's fine.
As Cornelius gets a little bit of a better look at Plant, he sees that not only is one of his arms slowly absorbing the sword, his other hand is starting to look like the sword.
The fuck happened when I was gone? I wasn't gone for that long.
A lot of things happened.
I see that. I see that Plant.
I noticed.
Thank you for that information.
And as you guys are talking, Kaylin comes over, having finished singing at everyone.
That felt better. Everyone looks a little more alive. Even you two. Plant, you're absorbing the sword again, aren't
Yeah.
What?
What?
Didn't even notice.
Really, huh?
Can you guys make Arcana checks for me real quick?
Including me.
Yes. Eli doesn't get
Okay.
to do that because Cornelius doesn't have Arcane.
Oh wait, that's so true. I don't got.
It really thought about what it wanted to be for a second because it was gonna stop and then they kept going.
And it stopped.
18 total.
you? 28 total.
Yeah, you know what, Eli? Just roll me a check to see if you see it.
My sister just screamed bloody murder, but it's okay. You'll be fine.
It's okay. We can't hear
I
it.
got a 9.
You got a 9.
Annoying.
That seems about right.
Yes.
Michael and Ed, Kaylin and Plant do see kind of that figure of the head, the neck, the shoulders, and a little bit of the front's claws.
Mhm.
Like the arms going down to the claws.
Ooh.
before it starts kind of fading back into just like an outline. And then it kind of gets to the point of you can't really see it unless you're looking really hard for it. As Plant's arm starts detaching itself from the sword.
Plant, you good?
Yeah.
Your arm plant is coming off.
Oh, okay. Tries to put it because like put it back on.
We not do this in my house.
As Plant goes to try and reach for his hand in his sword, he realizes that his other hand still looks like the hilt of the sword.
Oh.
What the fuck is happening?
Sword.
I see that. I see it. I see sword. Sword is sword.
And just as quickly as he noticed that it looked like the sword hilt, it then very quickly morphed back into his normal hand.
Alrighty.
I get more confused every day.
Huh.
My hand be funny.
Try not to eat that sword.
What? Why would I eat the sword?
You've eaten money before.
Well, it wasn't sword, it was gold, but
But yeah, but still.
That'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Ed, does Plant put the sword away?
What do you mean by put the sword away?
Does he, like, after trying to fuse with the sword, does he, like, put it back in its sheath and just hold it there, or does he, like, put it back inside of himself? Like he does
I'll do
with
the
mostly
second
everything.
option. I'll do the second option because funny.
You guys
Oh.
watch as Plant puts, after just slowly trying to fuse with the sword, and then slowly unfusing with the sword, he then takes the sword normally, and then puts it into himself like he does with all his other objects.
I want to take a nap. After I'm going to take a nap after this. Somewhere. Anyway, I'm going out.
Michael, what does Kaylin say after seeing this?
I'm not sure.
She had just told him to not eat the sword.
This is different. Totally. 100%. You believe me.
Whatever. All right, let's just we need to take this empire down. Now we could start at the top, but he has probably a few lieutenants, so that will make it easy. We could do a bottom-up revolution.
A what?
A bottom-up revolution.
As you guys...
Or-
go on.
We could get a bunch of other countries to invade it.
Sylvana comes over and just chimes in as she overhears you and says, "That probably won't be possible."
What my wife said. I don't know. I'm just agreeing.
Or at least highly unlikely to get more than a few.
Yeah, you got Matodia.
Yes, but they were also directly attacked. It would be hard to get the Republican, as they were part of the reason why the Scarlet Empire was able to rise, because they helped sponsor it.
And let's say that's what happens if they get attacked by the Scarlet Empire.
I don't know. And then there's the Collective.
I forgot about them.
Yes, having a entirely merchant-run country is interesting in and of itself. And I don't believe they would have a way to try and interfere with us trying to get anywhere. So long as there's
E-
conflict, they have profit.
Easy. We have the Scarlet Empire attacking them.
That would be a good way to do it.
All we'll need to do is figure out a way to provoke the Scarlet Empire into thinking it was these other countries. They're short-sighted enough to do something like that, aren't they?
Or we could get the other countries to believe that the Scarlet Empire is attacking them.
That is what I'm saying.
No, what you said was have the Scarlet Empire think that it's them attacking them. There's two very different things.
Why can't we just do both?
Both work.
Both works. I love that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
What are we talking about?
Look, either way, we're going to have the Scarlet Empire fighting somebody, so
Yes, that is very true.
they killed my older brother and nearly tried to kill my daughter, so
if they did any of that to my son, they would not still be standing.
Very aggressive, Holy.
now you understand why I'm on the warpath.
More.
Alrighty. So, before we get started on the warpath, she looks up and scans the crowd real quick before calling Dre over. You called grandmother. Yes. We have come to a decision on what we're going to do as soon as we get these Scarlets out of Shadowwood. We're going to get the other countries to either help or start attacking the Scarlet Empire. Okay. Who do you want to send where? Kalen, Cornelius, Plant.
Hello.
I would appreciate your help in getting this whole thing started.
Okay.
Bucket.
Reminds me, is the Republic a constitutional republic or a or an actual democracy?
Did you say a constitutional republic, or an
or
actual democracy?
Yeah, I said that.
The Republic is more of a representative democracy.
Damn. I could still work with that.
So it's a little bit of both.
I still remember my espionage classes.
You had classes for SP. You know what? Am I surprised?
I'm a princess. What do you expect?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't exactly know you were a princess. My bad.
Yeah. House Varlo.
Ah. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh.
Why is these things like this?
Yeah, I actually wrote that down.
You did. And I have things written. I have just forgotten them. Where are my things?
I ate them.
I am-
Interesting.
Ah. My things have
You're not
disappeared and
getting
it's just
back.
pissing me off. Is it this? Yes. Okay. She goes, "Oh. Oh, you're a Rains kid.
Yeah.
I'm glad to actually know who you are."
I'm surprised you didn't recognize me. I thought the fiery red hair would give it away.
To be fair, I haven't exactly been in Metodia for a while.
I was like 100. Well, last time you were there, I was like 100, and oh god, I was a unruly child then.
Oh.
Nothing important.
Well, I hope Lorraine at least left you some stuff in his will. I know your father probably took a long while to get his stuff back to you.
The only thing he had was that sword.
That is now in plant. Literally.
I have it.
Ah,
So no, I didn't get anything.
he would leave that for you, wouldn't he?
Can't even use it properly.
Well, I'm sure he left other things. At some point, at least.
News to me, I didn't get it.
Well, I'm sure once your mother remembers, she'll try and send some things to you.
Doubtful she's dying.
All the more reason. But
Anyway, Plant, Cornelius, you ready to topple the government?
Yeah.
you ready to go overthrow government?
Government.
We overthrow government with Russian exponent.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
no.
Oh, that's perfect.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even plan for this.
It was not intentional, and this is quite literally where the story has been going this entire time. This is where I wanted to take it. I did not think about that for a second.
Well.
Dre and Sylvana look at you guys and ask you, so would you rather do the Collective or the Republic?
Which one is cooler?
I think either
Well,
one are cool too.
The Republic is north. It's a bit more northwards towards the mountains. And the Collective is more towards the east, where the sea is.
I like water.
You like water? Yes, we go to water.
I guess I'm outvoted.
It seems you are. Okay. Well, it seems... Well, you all are taking care of the collective. We will try and get the Republic roped in. Whether that's us getting the Republic to agree to helping us, which is doubtful, or getting the Republic to attack. We will
Just
see which one of them do. I wish you all well on your taking down of the or getting the collective involved.
Hmm.
But first, we have a bit more of a pressing issue. As one of the butlers comes running in, screaming, Madam Savannah! The Scarlets have found us!
Fuck.
Hooray?
Well,
I
Dre...
could say hooray.
To the red?
I heard hooray.
Sylvana looks over at Dre and just says, well, Dre, it looks like your option is going to be our only option for a little while. Everyone, she now gestures at everyone in the main common room, as everyone is now slightly healed, mended, and has 14 over health.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give myself 14 over health too.
As much as it pains me to say, I know that some of you are still very wounded, but we have a fight headed our way, and it's coming very fast.
Oh.
So, quickly now, as she claps her hands and everyone glows a little green and starts moving faster.
They're green.
Wait.
They're like bigger plants.
Oh. What?
No, it's like a dark green.
I know. I know. I'm just being silly.
Yeah. The glow that they're giving off is a dark, almost brownish green. As everyone prepares to get ready for the Scarlets to come in.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that's where we're going to leave off.
We can, or we can keep going. If you guys want to.
I have work tomorrow morning at 6.
I'm fine calling the session here, if you guys are.
I'm sorry.
It's
But
okay.
would it...
I'm fine with it. I'll leave off
Alrighty.
here.
We will end off session here, right as the Scarlets are rapidly approaching your direction, and everyone just got sped up by Cordelius's wife.
Wait.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
We will meet here next week, same time, and
Cool.
like we always have been. And we will pick up right where we are leaving off.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for a great
Okay.
session.
See ya.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to be so honest, for an almost 2-hour stream for a session, considering I did not have any of this planned about 30 minutes before session, I think I did pretty good. So I didn't stream Tuesday for a good reason. I ended up losing track of time and going and working on my girlfriend's house for about 7 hours. I did like a 6-hour shift at work. And then it was like, okay, I'll go drop some stuff off at this house and all that, and I'll come back home at around, the time I need to stream, and then I will stream and then be done with it. I get to the house, I start doing some work, and then next thing I know, it's already 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, as time goes on and all that, I will get more consistent about streaming. I am getting my Adderall upped soon. I should be able to get it within the next week or so. So I believe I'm going up from 15 to like 20 milligrams or something like that. So it'll be a little bit of a difference. Not a huge one. But you know how it is. But anyways, thank you all for being here. I very much do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time here in the pond. Bye.